We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New York Jets and their inner-city rivals, the New York Giants. It's the battle for New York, or New Jersey for that matter. The Giants and Jets are underway. Darnay Holmes now from his end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Come on, set! No, ready!
Now a two-time Pro Bowler coming off a big year, Saquon Barkley. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop it behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Ready! 60 back 60 back Roll! Let go!
They go play action with Willis. As this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he... that time. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Cougar 19.
A first down carry for Barkley. A solid stiff arm. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Here's Willis now off the play fake. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. The Giants at 4-3, a game over 500. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Touchdown, Giants! Saquon Barkley, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 43. And now movement here right away. Maybe a sign of things to come with this crowd. A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. On play action, it's Rodgers. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeaux, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their 2nd down call is going to look like now.
Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now the 2nd-year man back from injury. It's Breece Hall. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. And hang on here. We've got an injured player. And that's the running back, Breece Hall. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st. Throwing is Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 25-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st.
1st down, Jets.
Now Rodgers on the bootleg. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On play action, Rodgers flushed out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They bring a lot of pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Rodgers going to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson from 3 yards out. And the Jets are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7.
Frank Zuerlein to kick off for the Jets.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Holmes returning from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, Willis. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
This defense for the Jets, very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
On 4th down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants.
Taking it about the 36.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A nice return that time of about 14 yards.
And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet 1st down.
And the Jets first down.
On play action. Now Rodgers. And he's got it to Patterson, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards.
Cook will take this one in. Touchdown, New York.
Well, the big play prior to this one got him down there, and they're able to stick it in on the very next snap.
And I think those last 2 plays, that's what you're talking about, balance, right? Big pass play, puts them in position, turn right around and hand it off, and you've got a running play that finishes it off in the end zone.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
Zuerlein out now to kick this one away.
Holmes returning from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive.
That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10.
Play fake. Here's Willis.
They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20. Here's Willis.
Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
New York Giants.
19 Dodger, 19 Dodger.
1st and 10.
Willis looks to pass it here.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Quincy Williams worked his way back for that sack.
Okay, ready?
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Willis. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Willis now off of play action. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down.
Ready? Past the 60, past the 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
To the air on first down. Here's Willis. And this is incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Again to throw. Willis on second down. Oh, it's intercepted. They try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 2 yards to go, second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now Willis on third down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And the Giants are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Motioning to the left is Robinson. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll bring up a third down and goal.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
This Jet defense so far standing tall. They need another stop now, third and goal. Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film, just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go. Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, Now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Here's Thomas Morstead now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Here's Jackson to return. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape, 1st and 10.
48-yard line.
Let's go. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Smash.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And Duke Riley will get credit for the tackle. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, here's Willis. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep. Well, a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Credit that to the former Georgia Bulldog, Azeez Ojulari getting in there to bring him down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Under pressure, they got him again. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And out will come the offense as they take over. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Absolutely nowhere to go with the football, and he's just going to put this one in the Hudson River. Maybe he's a little fortunate he didn't get called for grounding because that one was well over everyone's head.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. To throw, here's Willis. Eluding the pressure right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So roughing the passer there, a big mistake defensively.
Yeah, and even though you've got a quarterback out of the pocket and the rules change downfield, that doesn't mean the same rules don't apply with the QB. Anything more than one step, they're going to throw a flag on you every time.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught. play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now 17-14. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead. Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it. From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 5. Patterson running between the tackles. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt. They'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Dexter Lawrence able to record his 5th sack of the season. And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often. Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard. And he'll be out right at the 35. It's a nice completion and a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part. Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete. A 45-yard punt for there on the return, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
At their own 21-yard line.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. On 1st down, Willis. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 22-yard line.
Barkley, inside handoff.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage. There's just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. They'll run with Barkley. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Now a play fake. Rodgers. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. Touchdown, Jets. Allen Lazard. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Jets have retaken a third-quarter lead. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. Charles, we'll see how this offense responds. Remember, the last time they were out, they went for it on 4th down, did not get it, and that led to a touchdown on the other side. So they need a response here.
They certainly do, and I just have a question for you. You think that was a gut feel, or was that analytics that came into play there deciding to go for it on 4th down?
That felt like gut to me. What about you?
Yeah, absolutely, because the way it backfired, where they are in the game, all those things, that didn't feel like an analytics call. That certainly felt like, hey, I thought...
They've got his man complete. It's a big-time play there for the G-Man. And even 40 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far in this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 12 more yards there and another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Gano's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Rodgers going to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Ross. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 29-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10, as they're down to the 29-yard line. Here's Rodgers to throw. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Back to the ground now. Patterson. Oh, no, he lost the football. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Now Zuerlein on to add the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Jets 28, Giants 20.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Holmes returning from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready?
Now Willis on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to look downfield for Barkley. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
2nd and 10.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Back to throw, Willis. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And now a fumble. The ball's out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. First and 10, it's Patterson. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. And he lost 6 there on the first down play. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Only 3 yards on the pickup. They'll be left staring at a 3rd and 14. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Zuerlein's kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now Willis to throw. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
From talking with defensive backs and their coaches over the years, they hate to see 4 guys in a route like this because the safeties are often occupied. It creates indecision. They're unsure about who goes with who. And the quarterback, he just reads the most.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Jets will take over here just shy of the 30. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
A big play looming for the Giants as they'll go for 2.
Tap the 60, tap the 60. Gravity Lions.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. Throwing, Willis.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good.
31, Giants 26. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard.
Find out. You got 58. Over.
We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Patterson hits right up the middle.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And once again, not much running room, if any at all.
And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football. I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers, going a quick slant or something like that.
And he will have a Jets first down, and that should just about do it. Again, Patterson.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
What a finish in this one, Charles. Yeah, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that.